Hello, it's Richard Wilson. In this video, I'm coming to you from Monaco in Europe, and I was actually here serving as the opening day chairman for an 800-person investment conference where I was speaking on marketing and capital raising. And although I've spoken at 30 to 50 different conferences and seminars and networking events and conferences in the past, I'd never served as a chairman or an opening day chairman for any conference, so I actually showed up here not knowing too much about the role. And some of you may be trying to speak, or you're being asked to speak more and more often, and eventually you might be in my shoes where you're asked to be part of a conference, like a chairman of a conference, and you don't really know what that means. So I want to share with you that role, what it means, what's involved, and why it's important for the conference. So first off, what it is. Basically, as a chairman for the conference, you are welcoming people for the day, maybe giving a 3 to 5 minute address on state of the industry or what's going on recently that's important in your industry. And then after that, you're introducing the first keynote speaker, typically, and then thanking them as they come off the stage, introducing the next speaker, maybe commenting on what the last person said, and then kind of allowing some sort of transfer to the next speaker or transition phase to the next speaker, so everything seems very well connected and intelligently planned. You help cover if a speaker ends early. You might bring up an extra question or two, or if somebody runs late, you try to get them to speed up and finish their speech. You're basically making sure that the conference goes well, and you're kind of acting as the main person who's doing that. And oftentimes conference organizers will serve as the people who do that, but sometimes you might be asked to be a chairman. So it's important to know exactly what that role is before you get into it. I learned a few things while acting as a chairman that I'll do differently next time, and I wanted to share those with you right now as well. The first thing is you should prepare by having a script for exactly what you're going to say. Usually I don't like using scripts, but when you only have 3 sentences to say it, it's good if you choose your words carefully, especially if time is of the essence. Another tip is to make sure that you get help on the pronunciation of everybody's name before you go up there. Oftentimes at a global conference like the one I'm at here in Monaco, people are going to be from France and Italy and Russia and Brazil and Mexico, and somebody's name you're not going to know how to pronounce, or you think you know and you don't. As which happened in my case, I introduced about 8 different speakers. 1 or 2 of them I'm pretty sure I got one of their last names wrong, or 2 of their last names wrong. So make sure that you get the pronunciation of all the speakers right before the day of the event, or at least the morning of the event, before you begin. Shake the person's hand and just double check how to pronounce their name, even if you're pretty sure that you know. The last 2 tips is basically to make sure that you meet with both the conference organizers as well as the panel leaders and speakers before you start, and then also make sure that you have 1 or 2 questions for each speaker ready, so if nobody in the crowd asks a question and there's 5 or 7 minutes of dead time, you might be able to ask 1 question and give everybody else in the crowd a little bit more time to think of questions themselves. These are the things that I've learned while working as a chairman at this last conference. And I hope that if you ever serve as chairman, I hope this video will help you do a good job at doing so and be more comfortable in that type of role. It's Richard Wilson. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.